Microsoft Excel is very important. If you agree with me, click on this video to continue watching before it disappears. Of course, Microsoft Excel is very important because irrespective of the software you are to use for your visualization or any other software you want to use for data analysis, you must know Microsoft Excel. It's a must. That is why I want to introduce you to a course on Microsoft Excel, which is very detailed, very explanatory, and very interactive. In this very particular course, I will show you how to install Microsoft Excel free of charge. Yes, read my lips, free of charge. Then after that, I will introduce you to the interface of Microsoft Excel, where we'll begin to discuss the different bars, such as the menu bars, the formula bar, the spreadsheet, and then the title bar. When we are done with that, then I will introduce you to worksheet and workbook. There's a distinction between worksheet and workbook. I will explain that in the course. And then we will move into basic data manipulation and begin to discuss things like sorting data, filtering data, data validation, conditional formatting, and importing data. All this will be captured under basic data manipulation. After that, you'll be introduced to formulas and functions, and you'll be taught on the basic difference between formulas and functions. What you need to do to have an accurate formula or an accurate function, and the strategies you are to adopt such that you will not memorize any formula or function, but you will know almost all of them. I will show you the strategy on how to achieve that. And then we will move into the module for data analysis, where you will be introduced to pivot tables. How you are to create awesome pivot tables that are nice and interactive. And then we'll explore something called the what if analysis after looking at advanced filtering option before we finally domicile into data transformation using Power Query. After that, I will now introduce you on how to create visuals, bar charts, pie charts, histogram, line graph, and so much more in Microsoft Excel using 2 or 3 clicks in a simple and easy way. All this is captured in the beginner level. When you are done in this very particular level, there is a small test attached to it for you to execute. After successful execution of this very particular text, so as to understand more of what you have learned in the beginner's level, then we'll move to the next level, which is the intermediate level. In the intermediate level, you'll be introduced to some data analysis tools, such as the two-way data table, sensitivity analysis, optimization, and so much more in Microsoft Excel. Then, we will now move into the greatest part of Excel, which is called macros. Macro is a feature in Excel that will give you the ability to record the steps that you have taken, such that when you come tomorrow, you don't need to repeat the same tasks that you have done yesterday. All you need to do is just to click a single button, and Excel will just automatically execute all the process for you, just like magic. But it's not magic, it is done with Excel macro, and I will teach you how to do that. Then we'll take a step further and see how we can make a connection between Microsoft Excel and other data sources, such as CSV, text file, a server, or any database you can think of. Excel has the capacity to connect to various data sources, and I will show you how this is done. And above all is productivity. You need to be efficient and productive while using Microsoft Excel. So I will share some productive tips with you, the do's and don'ts of using Microsoft Excel. This will be captured in a different model, which is model 10. And then in model 11, I will show you more of sharing and collaboration. You can have an Excel file you are working on, and you have a co-analyst or someone else which is located halfway in another part of the world. You can share your Excel file with that very particular person, such that you and the person will collaborate together and be working on a single Excel file simultaneously, in such a way that when a change is made from its own end, it will reflect in your screen and you see where that change is made. This is a revolution that has been brought to Microsoft Excel, and I will show you how to do that as well. Now, all these that I have mentioned forms the intermediate section. When you are done with the intermediate section, there is a small project for you to execute, and after successfully executing this project, you will be taken to the next segment, which is the advanced section. In the advanced section, you'll be introduced to advanced Excel functions such as the index and merge, the concatenate, the len, the left, the right, the PVT, the FT, and then the PMT function, among others. I will not forget to mention average if, sum if, count if, and other ifs function that I will show you how to use them in Microsoft Excel. Then in Module 13, I will introduce you to advanced data visualization in Microsoft Excel, where you begin to create an interactive report right in Microsoft Excel. And then in the next module, which is Module 14, you'll be introduced to Microsoft Power BI, and you get to establish a relationship between Excel and Microsoft Power BI. Remember, Excel was developed by Microsoft, and then Power BI was also developed by Microsoft. So they kind of understand each other, communicate similar language, and then get to establish a connection between the two. I will show you how this is done. Then as a final take home for Module 15, you'll be introduced to financial modeling and analysis in Microsoft Excel. And then we'll wrap up the course by giving you some productive tips that will help you become more efficient and effective using Microsoft Excel. Before you conclude the course and get certified, there is a test project that you need to execute at the end of the whole course. After successful execution of this very particular test project, then you will be certified as a professional who is now a master of Microsoft Excel. There is a lot that is covered in this very particular course, such that when you enroll, you will have everything you need to move from a beginner to a master in Microsoft Excel. So click the link attached to this very particular video and navigate to our website for you to make your purchase and then enroll in the course. My name is Jamil bin Abdullah and I will be your instructor. So see you in the course.